What do I do now? Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Scarlett DeVille. I'm 19 years old. I'm the assistant producer for Reggie's Drag Race, and I'm from Valparaiso, Indiana. My drag is who I want to be. It's a part of myself that I don't really get to show off or really develop as much because I'm very much an introvert. It takes me a while to warm up to people, so Scarlett DeVille is this side of myself that's confident and sexy and fun and not something that I get to really experience as myself a lot. So a lot of her influences are from Wanda Maximoff, aka the Scarlet Witch, which is where Scarlett comes from, and from Cruella DeVille. Emma Stone's version of Cruella I think is really cool and badass, and she's a little psychotic but also pretty beautiful, so that's kind of how I want to be in some ways, and that's where it comes from. My favorite drag artist is Jinx Monsoon. This past spring, I actually got to go see her on Broadway as Matron Mama Morton in Chicago, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I've cried a whole bunch because I was just so happy, and seeing her, how much she's accomplished over these years, because season 5 was such a long time ago, and there's a clip of her saying like, oh, you know, later on I'd like to be on Broadway if I could, and seeing her actually get to achieve her dream and do all of this personal growth and become the person that she is by being quirky and weird and theatrical is so inspiring and cool to me. So I love Jinx Monsoon a lot. For me personally, where I grew up, it wasn't really a safe space for drag performers to exist or to book gigs. So I didn't really have a lot of experience seeing people perform in drag, and the first time I ever saw someone doing that was on RuPaul's Drag Race, and it was like a whole new world was opened up to me because I didn't even know this was a thing that people could do, and I was just fascinated by it. I find it so impressive what people can do with makeup and costuming and creating and dancing and singing, and it's just one of the coolest art forms possible. So I think a really cool thing that drag royalty does is we try to get as many people as possible involved in drag, and I think that's a wonderful thing because it is such an incredible art form that I love very dearly, and so to have as many people involved as possible is a really great thing. I have issues with memorizing songs, so lip syncing is definitely towards the top. I'm also not very good at dancing, and I really struggle in high heels. I'm a sneaker gal, so working on my performance stuff is definitely something that I struggle with, but I'm trying to get better, and hopefully I'll make some progress throughout this year. A song that's constantly playing in my head is Float On by Modest Mouse. It's just a song that's been with me all through high school, that's helped me get through the hardest moments of my life. So playing it over and over in my head, it's talking about how, you know what, stuff might go bad, things might not turn out how you want them to, but life goes on and we all just keep on keeping on. I'm very excited for this competition because I never thought that you could do a drag race style competition outside of RuPaul's Drag Race. It just never occurred to me that it would be something we would be able to accomplish here at ISU. So actually being able to execute this idea that we've been working on for so long and knowing the performers who are going to be a part of it, just knowing how creative they are and how much talent they bring to this whole competition is so exciting for me. So I'm just really excited to see how they interpret everything and how they present it to everyone. A song that I think I would murder if I was in the bottom 2 would probably be Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. In my preschool talent show, I did a lip sync to that, and I would say that I definitely killed it then, so I don't see why I wouldn't be able to kill it now. Something to expect, and something I'm incredibly excited about, is we have booked a lot of really cool special guest judges for a lot of our episodes, so You won't be able to find out who they are until later on, but we've got some really cool talent coming to ISU, and we can't wait to show you who it is. Reggie's Drag Race premieres in the Gamify Circus Room September 30th at 7 p.m. Be there.